Hey, it's Jeffrey Paul with the Hair Loss Solutions and Wigs for Kids, and I want to share something that we're challenging you that are growing your hair. If you know anything about Wigs for Kids, it's an organization all over the United States that provide, like my friends Emily and Lauren, hair every year free at no cost, along with their products, their brushes, their towels, and even a couple extra gifts in there because we love them so much. And they're provided every year for them as they lose their hair. Now, Emily and Lauren have both lost their hair because of alopecia, and you'll see them on a couple of the other programs that we've done. But we've got a challenge out there for you. We have been putting ponytails into these hair pieces for many years now so that your ponytail that you would donate goes really into the hair of a child. It takes about 15 to 20 ponytails though. It's not just one person's ponytail because of the way it goes through the manufacturing. But we've been at a minimum of 12 inches, which is longer than anybody else, because we really do make the hair pieces and the hair ponytails into a hair piece. But now look at these two young ladies. They're not 12 inches of hair. They want to have their hair like they want to have their hair, and it's longer. And so when you tie a hair piece, because these are all hand tied, they tie them with another 4 inches of return so that you don't have a bunch of porcupines on top. That's a quality level of manufacturing that we've created for these wigs. So we want to challenge you to help kids get their ponytail length a little longer. Because if we can get it longer, we can provide them with the look they really do want. And that's so important. Now, I'm going to introduce you to Emily Fripp. Emily, how would you feel with too short a hair? What would you feel? Would you feel your best?
Well, I would feel like a little kid, and I just wouldn't necessarily like it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I like the medium length or the longer length. I don't know. I guess in the summer, if like I was too hot and had to cut it, like I guess I would, but like I wouldn't want to.
And you like to pull your hair back into a
Ponytail.
Would you like shorter hair?
I mean, it's okay on occasions, but I'm someone who's very sensitive, so like the hair constantly in my face, I like to be able to just whoosh, pull it back, and if it's short, like it's at least out hair, but also like still in the way.
And tucking it behind your ear.
Yeah,
and
it
all
doesn't
that.
work, it's got like the whoosh.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
ears.
That's right. And what would you tell the ladies out there, like you've told your own friends, about growing hair? They're growing their hair and they're ready to donate it to Wigs for Kids, and they're going to go to the site or to a salon that knows how to cut it, not all in back in one ponytail, but sectioned off properly. So that gets us the most amount of hair, but at the same time they bind it correctly. But now, what about they're ready to do it and it's not more than 12 inches?
Well, if it's not more than 12 inches, I all the time tell them to wait a couple more weeks or wait a couple more months, and then maybe it will be long enough to see and just measure it and just see if it's 12 inches or more. And many of my friends will all the time come up to me and be like, do you think my hair is long enough? I'm like, maybe I would have to measure it, just go to a salon, measure it and see. But they all are very confident by cutting it. If it's too short, then it will always grow back to some people. But then like us, that women and girls that have alopecia, it's definitely harder.
That's right.
Growing hair back.
And you know, they can go now, you can go online, right on the website of the Wigs for Kids, all letters, wigsforkids.org. Go to our website and you can put in there your registration of your ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're ready for it when it comes in because we've got a beautiful certificate for them and a thank you. So it's really important that they do that correctly, but you can also get a tape measure and measure, you know, almost like a celebrity, going a little longer, a little longer, a little longer. How about you? What would you tell them about giving you the ability to have longer hair? What would they should do with their ponytails?
I think it's definitely worth it to wait, because just to know that by waiting only like a few more days, months, whatever, you were able to help put a smile on a kid's face who got the long hair that they really wanted or that they used to have and lost. So
That's neat.
I think it's worth it just for that smile.
That's true. And that they can live their life and look themselves. So listen, we appreciate anybody out there growing your hair, and we appreciate you because you're a big part of Wigs for Kids. You really are. But go the extra mile. Help us go the extra mile to give these kids the smile, as Lauren said. We want to give them what they want. We want to give them that longer hair like all your girlfriends are wearing, and yours is going to grow back, but theirs is going to be the difference of them looking themselves and living their life because of you and the donors that donate financially to Wigs for Kids. So we hope that you go on our webpage. You can find the salon locator that my son Caleb created on the webpage, and to create that ability to find a salon in your area that knows how to cut it correctly will help you. You'll have your little certificate with your code number on it and have a wonderful blessing giving, because you can never outgive the blessings you get back, especially with the smiles that you see in an Emily and a Lauren. So thank you for donating, considering to donate, or in the future donating, because we need you to give the kids their hair back again, and for them to know they have that beauty inside and out. I'm Jeffrey Paul. We're here with Wigs for Kids. Thank you for being a part of this viewing, but also about giving. Have a beautiful day.